Welcome to the Crop Inputs instructional video. To a large extent, the effectiveness of crop inputs is what makes the farm's profit margin.
Decisions about crop inputs have consequences that fall into 6 categories for consideration on every crop input. 1. With a cost but effective. 2. Low cost and effective. 3. Long-term side effects that are positive. 4. Expensive and insufficiently effective. 5. Low cost and insufficiently effective. 6. Long-term side effects that are negative.
The goal is to build a regimen of crop inputs that are profitability builders and avoid crop inputs that are profitability detractors. At Kelp for Less, we did a series of stories called Amazing But True. The stories were from growers who faced daunting production challenges. They solved those challenges by making changes to their fertilization and plant and soil amendments. Their messages were simple. We need something that works. It was from these growers that the vision for the crop profitability calculators was born, of which the crop inputs templates are a part.
The crop inputs templates are made up of 4 sets of side-by-side templates for entering data. The upper half is for fertilization and plant and soil amendments. The bottom half is for crop protection and chemicals.
The upper half of the historical crop inputs template is for fertilizers and plant and soil amendments. Before starting, 1. Enter the year of the historical overview. 2. Make sure that the unit of production, which is acres in our sample, is shown here. This automatically populates from calculator 1 of the comparison calculators. 3. Enter the number of acres for the enterprise, which is 100 for our sample.
The first crop input data is to enter what it is in the description column. Our sample is dry nitrogen, pre-plant. Remember, there are automated buttons that insert a sample of how the data is entered.
Next is to enter the amount of dry nitrogen used and its unit of measurement. For our sample, 175 pounds of dry nitrogen is used.
Next is to enter the cost per pound of dry nitrogen. In our sample, by number 1, is the price of 42 cents per pound. By number 2, the price per acre automatically populates at $73.50. By number 3, the total cost of the dry nitrogen, for the 100 acres, automatically populates as $7,350.
Finally, under the function and category column, we enter the function, which is to stimulate growth and yield, and the category, as number 1. Recall, the number 1 category is with a cost but effective.
The costs in our sample fertilizer and plant and soil amendments template comes in at $410.75 per acre and $41,075 for the 100 acres.
Entering data in the lower crop input template that covers crop protection and chemicals is the same. Simply make entries in the blue cells under the described quantity per acre, unit, price, and function and category columns.
The costs in our crop protection and chemicals template comes in at $581.89 per acre and $58,189 for the 100 acres. The questions will surround the extent to which the benefits of crop protection and chemicals outweigh any long-term effects on soils, water, public acceptance, and costs.
The second set of crop inputs templates are functionally the exact same as the first set of historical templates. This second set of crop inputs templates can be used for what-if scenarios and to help rethink a changed crop input regimen in terms of products and prices.
Crop inputs templates 3 and 4 are identical in structure and output as crop inputs templates 1 and 2. Crop inputs templates 3 can be used for projecting a new crop season, and crop inputs templates 4 for tracking the new crop season.
The crop inputs templates can also be used for another purpose, to create an historic record of crop inputs for the farm's records. Simply rename and save a copy of the crop profitability calculators as historical record. We added a list of the links to the agricultural extension service programs at the land-grant universities in every state. The links take you to the crop enterprise budgets for the major crops of each state. The budgets illustrate farm operating costs, including crop inputs. The information is free and connects you to experts who help people with crop production questions.
You've now completed the instructional video for the crop inputs templates. Be sure to watch the instructional videos for the comparison calculators and tracking harvest and sales. The crop profitability calculators are intended for profit and non-profit commercial production enterprises, home gardeners that depend upon the food they grow, and entrepreneurs that want to get into commercial production. It does not matter if you grow in soil, a growing medium, hydroponic or greenhouse.
Individual crop input compounds are what underpin fertilization and plant and soil amendments. It is quality in these compounds that create crop inputs that are effective. With nature providing the raw materials, the key is to use them at the right time, under the right circumstances, in the right amounts, and in the right combinations.
A particular challenge for every type of grower is knowing what to administer in terms of fertilization and plant and soil amendments. This challenge has already been solved by experts who know the ins and outs of nature's individual compounds. They have created product blends, which are made up of key individual compounds, meticulously crafted over decades. You don't have to buy individual compounds, only inquire about which blends cover most of the bases. These blends move everybody up the professional ladder of improved production and product quality.
For a fresh and deeper perspective on fertilization and plant and soil amendments, contact Kelp for less and talk to them. Your growing enterprise and plants will thank you that you did. For deeper and more complex challenges, particularly when there is a lot at stake financially, they are available for professional consultation. For technical questions about the crop profitability calculators, contact us via email using info@street.money. Contact World Success if you are interested in other farm finance services.